Hi, my name is Abby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the BookTube Newbie tag, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. There's 10 questions, but I'll get to those in just a minute. So, like I said, my name is Abby. I'm a registered nurse. I actually just graduated with my master's. So I'm about to be a nurse practitioner working in the field. Fingers crossed anyway. I have 2 pugs. They're both rescues. Maybe they'll be joining me here on the couch in just a minute. They kind of are coming and going however they please. And I'm married to a wonderful man. We've been together for 10 years. So my hobbies include cooking, crafting, gardening. I really like working with my hands. So one of the other things that I really like to do is listen to audiobooks and play video games. Like, that is my favorite pastime right now. Well, let's get into the questions. So the BookTube Newbie tag. Why did you start this channel? I started this BookTube channel because I want to talk about books, basically. I'm new to the area that I live in. I don't have a lot of book friends that read as much as I do or read the books that I do necessarily. So I figured I would join the BookTube community and talk about books with you guys. I've been a long time lurker of BookTube, and it actually inspired my reading. So I figured I would hopefully inspire some other people. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? So I have quite a few ideas for book related videos. Have you ever read a book and there's like a recipe in it, or like a food that sounds really interesting that you want to try? I want to try to make those kinds of things and see how they actually are. I also want to participate in a bunch of reading challenges, and I like crafting, so I want to craft book related items. I already have some around my house. Maybe I'll do a bookshelf tour and I can show you some. But yeah, I'm creative in more than one way. So I want to express that creativity. Question number 3, what are you most excited about for this channel? I'm excited to make friends. I am so excited to meet new people and just talk about books. You know, I see all these meetups of people on BookTube, and they go out and they go shopping for books and they get coffee and they make really good friends, and I want that. I really do. Question number 4, why do you love reading? I love reading because it keeps me sane. To be honest, it is a great way to escape from real life, and Lord knows we need that. And I love reading about these characters that are going through this stuff, and I can relate to them. Or even if I can't relate to them and they have a worse off time than me, I can always tell myself, oh, at least I'm not so-and-so. As mean as that kind of sounds, but it does put things in perspective for me anyway. I've been trying to read more nonfiction books this year, and I've been enjoying learning new things and applying that knowledge to my life, or sharing random facts with people that don't ask. Like, that's why I love reading. Number 5, what book series got you into reading? So when I was a kid, I would cover myself up with a blanket and hide and read with a glow stick the series of unfortunate events. And I got in so much trouble all the time for staying up well past bedtime for staying up reading. A couple years later, my mom read Harry Potter aloud to us, so I really enjoyed that series. When I got to college, I read The Hunger Games, and that really stands out to me because I remember being at my work study job and like crying at the desk, trying not to show anybody that I was crying over a book. It was really embarrassing at the time, but now I'd probably publicly cry about a book because I don't care anymore. When I was more avidly reading, the Shadow and Bone trilogy really sparked something in me, and I just wanted to devour all the fantasy series. So those would be the series that got me serious about my reading. Number 6, what question would you ask your favorite booktuber? I would ask them if they wanted to go get coffee and go book shopping with me, because I feel like a lot of booktubers that I follow, I know a little bit about their lives, and honestly, I just want to hang out. I'm here to make friends, so let's be friends. Question 7, what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome with this channel? Negativity. I have braced myself for negative comments, but you never know. You never know. But I hope to be a positive place, safe space on YouTube, and can hopefully inspire other people to be positive and leave the negative comments off of YouTube. Next question is, when did you start reading? So as I mentioned, I fell in love with the series of unfortunate events when I was a kid. I was probably in 4th grade. I do remember before that, my dad had told my brother and I the story of The Hobbit. So I remember that. We were really little. We were 3 and 4 at the time. So we were just babies. I've always loved reading. My parents have always loved reading, and I think that they instilled the love of reading into me and my brother. My brother is not really an avid reader anymore, but when we were kids, we definitely read a lot. So I just continued to read a lot as an adult. The next question is, where do you read? I read on my couch and in my car. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so that's how I typically consume my reading. So yeah, I read a lot in my car on my commute to and from work, or just running errands. When I'm waiting at grocery pickup, I'm sitting there listening to audiobooks, and then I get real embarrassed when it's talking about sex because that always happens. It always happens. Last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I love fantasy books. You will see in my mid-year reading journal flip through that I read a lot of fantasy. That is my go-to genre. Next to fantasy, I do read a lot of thriller. I think mainly that is inspired by a couple book clubs that I'm a part of. They like to read thrillers, so I just read along with them. I do enjoy them, but it's not what I would gravitate towards. And then lately I've been into graphic novels. There's something so fun and whimsical about reading a graphic novel. So some of the tropes that I enjoy, questions don't ask this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Some of the tropes that I enjoy are dark academia. Sometimes when I read romance, I do enjoy the enemies to lovers romance. Sometimes the forced proximity romance is kind of cute if it's done right. It really depends on the book. I read high and low fantasy books. Anyway, that's it about me. So you know the Bo Burnham song, Welcome to YouTube? Well, welcome to BookTube. That's all I got. Well, thanks so much for watching. If you have any recommendations for me for a book, if you have any ideas for a video that you want to see from me, or you just want to say hi, go ahead and just drop a comment down below. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, whatever you want to do to support my booktube journey. And I hope that we can connect soon. Guys, have a good day. Murphy says, welcome to our YouTube channel, because he's actually really the star of the show, not me. I'm just here for moral support. Question number 3.